Welcome to Midday on this Thursday afternoon. We're first joined by Leung from Moonwalk Chinese Restaurant. Thanks for being here, Faith.
Thanks for having me.
We're cooking in the kitchen to start the show, and it smells delicious already, and we haven't even started.
I know.
What are we cooking today?
We're doing beef with asparagus and a black bean sauce.
Okay.
So this is one of our feature menus that we have going on as well. So I've actually been cooking a lot of asparagus.
Yum, I love asparagus. So would you call this a traditional Chinese dish, or?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know,
definitely.
these are one of the dishes. Chinese people really like vegetables.
Yeah.
So any type of veggies is really popular, especially us being Kamloops. Sometimes we don't have access to, you know, the gailan or the snow pea tips or whatever it is. But we do have access to asparagus all year round,
right?
Which is perfect.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Take us through what we do here, because it's involves a lot of sauces and spices, it looks like. So.
Yeah. So it's actually easier than I guess what it looks like.
Yeah.
Now, anytime you do Chinese cooking, like I said, always make sure the wok is heated up.
Okay.
It just prevents things from sticking.
Right.
And you need that hot heat for the cooking here.
And a wok is the way to go, hey?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just easier and...
Well, a lot of stuff is saucy, so you don't want it like dripping everywhere.
Okay.
So first thing I've done is I've heated up the wok. We put the oil in here. And actually, I always forget that this isn't as hot as at the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. We don't have a gas stove, so...
No. It's okay. We make it work.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Absolutely.
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the garlic and the ginger.
So how much garlic would you need approximately? Like, you've portioned everything out pretty much here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I went in. I always put a little bit of garlic more than I do ginger.
Okay.
So I usually do about 1/4 teaspoon.
Okay.
Now the good thing about the garlic and the ginger is, well, one, it smells amazing when you cook it, but secondly, especially in the winter, ginger is considered something with warmth. So when you have that ginger, it really warms up your body.
Right.
Yeah.
But ginger can be definitely a powerful taste, right?
So definitely don't put too much, especially if you're not used to it there.
I guess you can always add more as you go along, so start a little bit less than maybe going all in at once.
Yeah, the one thing you need to know about ginger as well is if you don't cook it, it will taste very hot. Okay. Right. I've also put the black bean in.
Okay.
And we're just going to stir fry it up here.
All right.
So once we have this in, I'm going to put in the vegetables just so we can start stir frying them so they're cooked. So we have the carrots and the onions. Now I'm very lucky because actually my husband this morning, he prepared the asparagus for me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So what I mean by that is when you cook asparagus, it's a vegetable that takes a little bit longer.
Right.
So what we do in Chinese cooking is we put it through oil. So it's just dragging it through the oil.
Oh.
You can do that by, say, taking a wok, filling it up with like a cup of oil. Once it's hot, just push the asparagus through and then drain the oil and then run it through the water. You'll find that your asparagus will be softer, but it will still have that crisp. It's not going to be that sogginess that you have.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. I cook asparagus all the time, but I've never done it that way. That's good to know.
Yeah. And when you use the water, it really takes the oil out, so don't worry about a lot of oil being in it.
Okay.
So once again, we have the beef. So we're just stir frying all the ingredients here.
All right.
I don't put the asparagus in right away, only because I don't want it to get yellow. Okay. So when vegetables are cooked too long, you notice that it starts looking a little bit old.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And you still want it to have that sort of crisp to it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put the flavoring first. So we got about a teaspoon of oyster sauce.
Okay.
Now, previously when we do it, I always talk about the cooking liqueur. I'm going to save that for when I put the asparagus in. We're just going to drizzle off to the side. We have a ½ teaspoon of salt.
Oh, it's
that does not want to come out. 1 teaspoon of sugar. All right. Like I said, I do use chicken broth quite a bit because I like the flavoring, but you don't have to. I just usually use a pinch. Don't use too much. Once again, you don't want to overpower yourself here.
Exactly.
And then we'll put in the asparagus.
Love the way that you cut the asparagus too. It just looks so perfect. So picturesque. How much asparagus is that? Like how many bunches do you think? Kind of depends on how many people I guess you're cooking for.
Well, this is actually here, like that I put in, is only half a bunch. Okay. Right.
But
and
it's all
you
cut,
can see how much is in there, right? All right, so we have everything fried up here. Now, if you want to give it a little bit of sizzle, right? Take the cooking liqueur, pour it over. And then, I don't know if you hear it.
Yeah.
It totally brought up the little boil here.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So then we're going to use the sesame oil just a little bit once again. And then our last ingredient here is the mushroom soy sauce. So mushroom soy sauce is for the darkening of the
vegetables.
Food. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you put it in, it's not going to be too salty.
It'll just give it a color.
Yeah, you'll get a darker color. Because if you go into restaurants, you notice that the black bean sauce is darker. So I'd probably put a little bit more here. If you use light soy sauce, that's the saltier one.
Okay, good to know that too. All these little tips. Well, we're kind of running out of time, but it looks like it's
we will plate it up
on
right
its
here.
way. That seemed very simple. Like, I know you have to portion everything out, so that takes some time, and cut the vegetables and things, but that seemed like a pretty easy dish.
Yeah, I wish it looked like my job was harder now.
Well, it is hard. Come on, Faith. Looking good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
It smells delicious. I wish people could smell this. For more information, of course, moonwalk.ca, and we've got the South Shore location number on there for you. Not sure. Don't we have the North Shore location on there as well?
Shore, North Shore,
there we go. There it is. Okay, good. Yes, we got it. Great. Thanks, Faith. And we'll check in with you at another time. Looks delicious. We'll be right back. Stay with us.